Sunday, September 4th, 2022.
The year of our Lord.
Today we're going to go to Home Depot, Target, and Halloween Express.
With a force of 1,000 maniacs, get ready.
Are you one of the frightened?
You can't be too careful. We are the ones you don't want to turn your back on. That's our way into a rodeo.
I gotcha! No, if you weren't so fast, you'd be in my cauldron right now!
Cat shaming.
At last you are here. Come closer. I will escort you into the shadows of the night.
Come here and see.
They're here. Let's do it, fools. A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3. Halloween! It looks like another happy Halloween. Coming up mighty quickly, you'll see. Hey, don't fight it. It's the spookiest night you've seen.
Halloween is the best night of the year I've seen. Ghouls and goblins coming out to scream. No one should come and trick or treat with me.
totally happened.
Full sugar version of Mountain Dew VooDew. All 270 calories.
Whoa, it's all going in me.
So this has become a tradition where we try this every year. I don't see it.
It's hard not to be influenced by the color scheme,
Yeah, right?
because I'm already thinking some kind of like, you know, like orange Skittle
Right.
type of thing.
It always smells like some kind of candy, but I can't.
Yeah.
It smells familiar.
Just for anyone not in the know, the gag is that it's a mystery flavor every
Yeah.
year for Mountain Dew VooDew.
Yeah.
So let's check it out. This is the 4th iteration of Mountain Dew VooDew. Cheers.
Cheers.
Halloween 2022.
Oh. It's like sour.
Ooh. It's got a real aftertaste.
Yeah. Again, it hit me right there. I think I'm not used to these super sugary things. Yeah, it tastes like Warheads or something. That's my guess. Warheads flavor or some kind of like sour candy flavor.
Yeah, they went for it. I feel like this is not like
Man.
I think this is literally supposed to be you take a sip and you're like, oh, you know what I mean? I think they really went for it, like on purpose.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's kind of a cool idea though for Halloween. You know, you're gonna think about candy and you know.
Yeah, it's I definitely like this better than that blood orange drink from the last video.
Yeah, fair, fair. If I had to grade it though, I mean, granted, this is gonna be like loaded with sugar and whatnot, but just based on taste, I actually kind of like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm giving it like a B+. It wouldn't be a bad idea to stock your fridge with a few of these for spooky season.
Nice little treat here and there.
Yeah. Colors on point.
Yeah. I like it. I would not drink a lot of these, but you know, I might drink this one. I might drink the whole thing over the course of a week. Mountain Dew VooDew. Our guess is sour candy.
Yeah, Sour Patch Kids?
That could be it.
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour.
Buckle up, kids.
We're doing it.
I love the sounds of your whimpered pleading. It's like music to my ears.
How am I flying, you wonder? It's simple, really. By the powers given to me from dark magic. Would you like to do the same? All you need to do is trade me your soul. Knock, knock, knock. Guess who's here?
You are very brave. For now, let us see what the mystical realm is.
Hello, good evening. What may I get you tonight? I've been told I'm the best bartender from Timbuktu to Cornwall. So please, step up to the bar and I'll serve you what is likely to be the best beverage you've ever had. And your last.
Mr. Who sends his trouble close at hand?
Watch your step, or you will be the next I collect. Come inside, little one.
stuff.
We both got stuff.
Ah.
I'll start. I got this foam pumpkin from Target because every year I like to carve at least one of the zombie pumpkin designs, and Target has pretty good, like, cheaper pumpkins than Michael's.
Totally agree. I normally go with Target.
And I got these coffee filters. That's it.
At Target, I got this mummy pumpkin. Yeah. I got this little blow mold guy. Yeah, I really like him.
I do too. That looks really
And this guy, it was only like $20 too.
too shabby.
Oh, and I did get this rubber ducky. Franken ducky.
I was tempted to get one of those myself.
I got this owl because I thought it would go good with my witch motif that I'm doing this year. And at Target, I also got some Fruity Pebbles that are Halloween themed. Yeah. It's one of my favorite childhood cereals. And I don't really like the Monster cereal designs this year, but I did want to try out Fruit Brute, so I picked up. Shifting gears to Home Depot. I got this guy. Yeah. I was like super into this one. So, and like you mentioned, it's perfect. Like you don't really have to.
Yeah, the paint job on it looks good. Yeah. The sculpt is great. That's one of the cooler plastic pumpkins I've seen.
I also got this spooky spirit crystal ball.
Crystal ball.
Halloween Express. They had Igor merch, the Lugosi version from Son of Frankenstein and Ghost of Frankenstein. And Craig, you gotta have it. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, and then also just a follow-up for those of you that might be wondering, I got that fancy style pumpkin at Lowe's,
yeah.
Correct? Because I'm really attracted to the stalk. And I did go ahead and carve it with a stencil from Zombie Pumpkins. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? So my only gripe about this pumpkin, and I think if you are a little more thoughtful than I was, it won't be that big of a deal, but the grooves are like really prominent. So when you lay down a stencil, it's gonna distort it a little bit, especially the way I do it, because I just tape on like the paper stencil.
Is that distracting?
No. So yeah, you know, it kind of, I think, distorted my stencil a little bit, made it a little crooked and stuff like that. So that's one thing just to keep in mind. Otherwise, it's pretty standard though. Even though it feels a little more dense, it didn't feel that way when I was cutting into it and everything. It felt pretty much like, you know, one from Michael's or Target. But yeah, the grooves are pretty prominent, so be a little thoughtful when you're, you know, laying down the stencil to do that guy. But I think it turned out pretty decent.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, thumbs up for that.
So, what were some of the standouts besides Mountain Dew VooDew?
I should really like it. I tried to go in pure, and Home Depot really knocked my socks off, but it was the first place we went to. Like after that, I was like supercharged because I just thought everything there looked really cool to me. They had a lot of nice new pumpkin designs, like this guy, like in this vein where they're kind of a little roddy and kind of unique faces and everything, and different styles of LED and animation. Sometimes they had even ones that would, like, you know, their mouths move and everything. I loved it. And the huge animatronics there were all really, really cool. I really liked them.
Yeah, I was really impressed by that giant werewolf. Like, way more impressed than I thought I would be. Because that was the first time I've actually seen it in person. A friend of mine sent me images of all the new stuff from Home Depot that they were coming out with like months ago. And I saw that werewolf and I thought, like, why are they wasting their time with this stuff? Like, why not just put all that money and effort and materials into making more 12-foot skeletons? But after seeing that werewolf in person, I was like, this is a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. I like the animation in the eyes. I like it's got like a red light in the mouth. So,
and there was also the witch that's kind of flying.
Yeah.
I thought that was really fun, and like all the costuming or like the clothes that they have on it. I feel like you could, if you were a crafty person, you could kind of like level that up a little bit on your own and not mess up the animatronics and like the facial stuff that's going on. So you could really, I think, elevate that stuff and make it even cooler in some cases. So,
yeah, that's another thing. I thought that that witch was made more impressive in person than I was expecting. So, shows what I know. I was like, we don't need this other extra crap. Let's do the 12-foot skeleton. But now I'm just like, well, I don't know. Actually, it's kind of cool. So,
and you like the Reaper too, right?
Yeah, I thought the Reaper was like my favorite thing that they had. And then there was also this coffin that had a skeleton inside. I'm always impressed with Home Depot. Every year I'm excited to see what they are coming out with, and it's fun to go take a trip over there and see what they got. So.
And Target, always, a fun, satisfying experience. They had some, the fun kind of smaller blow molds, like the one I picked up, and the more cartoonish style skeletons, animated skeletons were fun, I thought.
I love their kind of cartoony skeletons.
I feel like we're both in sync with that stuff. It's kind of like that is it Holidays, that movie where it's Dana Gould and he does like the traditional Halloween, and across the street there's a guy that does like the heavy metal style. Or is that Tales of Halloween? Tales of Halloween, right? Like, I think we fall on that Dana Gould side of like the fun, almost kind of cartoony, classic Halloween versus the more, blood spattered / police tape. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's not really like, but
each their own.
Yeah, for sure. And it's kind of cool to have a mix of that stuff too. You know what I mean? Like in the neighborhood and everything. So it's cool to have the scary house and the fun house,
Yeah. There's a little something for everyone out there. Yeah. And especially if you like gnomes, there's a shit ton of gnomes.
But don't you know, there have been Halloween gnomes for years, Jeff.
I mean, come on, how did we not ever see the 3 gnomes that they had last year?
They're everywhere.
Oh my god, it's an overload of gnomes now. It's like smacking your face.
But once again, if you're into the gnomes, that's the beauty of Halloween. You kind of make it your own and run with it. So.
Gnome it up. If you like gnomes, get the gnomes. I'm not trying to tell anybody not to do gnomes.
Yeah, get your lavender, your pink skeletons / pumpkins. Have at it, Do
it.
It's a big old happy, spooky family.
Okay. We're all inclusive here.
Oh, and Mountain Dew VooDew. Mountain VooDew. We still haven't had the zero flavor, which we know is new this year. So tell us in those comments, how is zero? We gotta know. Did you guys think that the regular flavor tasted a little different than what we said? We were saying like Sour Patch Kids. Did you think it tasted like Sour Patch Kids? Or Warheads? Let us know in those comments. And don't forget to like the video. Is this it for us? We were talking about this off camera.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. This might be the last Halloween hunt video for the year, but we might have some other things coming up.
And we've both been to like Dollar General and Walmart, and they kind of have the same stuff they've had, every year. But great bread and butter type places to go if you want lights and the odds and ends and everything. I picked up a lot of stuff at Walmart recently. So just in case this is our last one, just want to wish everyone a fun and spooky Halloween 2022. Hope you find everything that you noticed in these videos that you want.
Happy Halloween.